Hi, everyone. Donna Peterson here, finishing up a springtime of several conferences. As I went around to these different industrial shows, one of the topics that always came up is the labor shortages. What are they going to do? Where are they going to find the people? But another concern came up is how are we not going to lose all the knowledge and experience that our veteran employees have all built up in their head? And as I sat there thinking about this, I started to think about creating internal GPTs, a way to capture that information from your veteran workers that have years of experience. They know what to watch for. They know what questions to ask. They know what mistakes to avoid because as we have worked our ways through our career, we have all made mistakes. And it's our job to teach the younger generation so that they can avoid them and how to solve problems that the newer employees may not have seen yet or don't know how to solve. AI is not going to replace the labor shortage, but AI can help us hold on to that knowledge and the experience that our veteran employees have. An internal GPT help the industrial companies protect the knowledge of these experienced workers and make that knowledge easier for the next generation to access. That's what I want to talk to you about.
AI is more than a podcast about artificial intelligence. It's a conversation for leaders trying to understand how AI fits into business, relationships, and real world decision making. Hosted by Donna Peterson, each episode shares practical insights to help teams use AI more effectively, build trust, improve communication, and stay human in a rapidly changing world. If you're looking for practical conversations instead of hype, you're in the right place. Now, let's get back to the episode.
AI tools are being introduced to us at a crazy pace. And as leaders, we're being told you need to use AI, you need to build AI, you need to automate AI. But leaders still need to think clearly about how is this going to help our specific brand? What are the challenges? And in the industrial space, I see a lot of caution. They're very cautious on how they can possibly use these AI tools. A lot of these industrial brands are legacy brands. They've been around for 50, 100 years. They don't want to do anything to tarnish the brand. So they're sitting back to say, okay, will it be authentic for us to use these AI tools? Based on those concerns I'm hearing, it's worth asking right now, is an internal GPT the right thing for us? Could it solve a real problem? Yes. Based on roundtables I was in, it's a big concern for all the industrial brands out there. We need to get more people, but how are we going to hold on to this knowledge and experience that the people have who are walking out the door? They're deciding to retire. I would be honored to help people, giving them my knowledge and experience. Internal GPTs can be set up just this way. An internal GPT is a custom AI tool built for your company's team. Your company's language can be put in there. Your training materials can be put in there, along with the knowledge from these workers. For a metalworking company, it might help new employees understand common questions, job setup considerations, troubleshooting steps, terminology, customer applications, safety reminders, and how experienced workers think through a problem. You can give a step by step. Think of it as a way to organize your company's knowledge all in one place so that your team can ask better questions and learn faster. No longer do they have to search through a training workbook. They can go to internal GPTs, ask the specific question, and the information gets served right up to them. Setting up a GPT should not feel like you're replacing people, because that is not what we're doing here. You are honoring these veteran employees. They should be rewarded and offering their knowledge and experience. It's priceless. It is practical work experience, and you want to have your employees share that with each other. Setting up a GPT is where you're going to house all that knowledge. Maybe you meet once a month, discuss what is happening on the floor, what's working, what's not, what challenges have you had. Bring all those transcripts, bring any Word documents, and you can put it into the GPT. I'll stress again, this is not to replace your experienced workers. You're trying to keep your people as long as possible. It is going to help respect their knowledge enough to preserve it and use it to help others succeed. There is nothing more exasperating to a new employee if they show up and they feel like they're lost. They haven't been trained, or they don't know a certain thing and they don't want to ask the question. But if you have a GPT, they don't have to bother anyone to ask the question. The information will be right there. It gives them the confidence to move forward. Now that they know that they're getting the answer from someone who actually works within that company, they're going to know they're headed in the right direction. What leaders should evaluate first as they start to enter this idea of taking knowledge and putting it into an internal GPT? First, who would this GPT help? Is it a specific position? Is it everyone on the plant floor? Decide, who is the GPT going to help? Then, what knowledge are you at the risk of losing? This is easy. I have to tell you, recently at an industrial trade show, it was a round table. There were different industrial brands there, and you get one person there who can start to facilitate the conversation, and everyone opens up and shares. That is the great thing about this industrial space. Everyone is willing to share. Sit down with your team, have a lunch and learn. You bring in the free pizza, they will come, and let everyone share and keep it recorded, because again, this conversation, this lunch and learn, is something you can put into that GPT. And now you're going to start to gain that knowledge and you're going to put it into the GPT so you don't lose it. Also, leaders, think about what questions do your new employees have a tendency to ask over and over. Make sure they're addressed. What information is already approved and trustworthy? What information do you already have? Maybe you already have a frequently asked question sheet with answers. Maybe you have feedback from customers about challenges or goals they have. You can put it in there. It's very important to have a leader of the GPT. This leader should be internal or external. It could be a GPT, or you can create your own AI agent. Get one person who is looking over this GPT or agent, making sure it's being fed the right information, making sure it is updated regularly. These things are not a one and done. They are like a plant that you're going to continue to water to help it grow, because the more knowledge and experience you put in, the better it's going to be. Definitely decide what can and cannot go in these GPTs. Then you want that person who's in charge also to start testing the answers, putting prompts and questions into it, and see what is served up to make sure the right information is being served up. Do you like the answers? Do you think they're too fluff? Do you think they're too technical? Do they need to be more simple and grounded? You need to ask all those questions as a leader. The first step is not building the GPT. The first step is identifying the knowledge your team, your company really, cannot afford to lose. when Jim comes in and says, "I'm ready to retire." Here is a great example. A newer employee may not know what question to ask before a job moves forward, but an experienced worker may know that a certain material or finish or tolerance or application changes how the job should be handled. An internal GPT could help the newer employee think through those questions. Like I said, AI is not here to just hand it over. AI is here to give us ideas to think it through. AI is here to really make us smarter faster. And that's what it can do with these newer employees. Instead, give them the resources so that they can learn right away. The new employees can think through those questions before they go back to a worker or a customer. The GPT does not need to know everything. People are worried we got to create this whole thing before we give it to the team. No, like I said, the GPT is like a living thing that you're constantly going to add water to. So as soon as you get a few things put into this internal GPT, mention it to the team. Get feedback from the employees that help you build this out more. If you have this internal GPT, the new employee comes in, it can ask questions so that they are confident in what they're doing. Go now, ask your leadership team, what are 10 questions that new employees ask that most experienced people on your plant floor or in your corporation already know how to answer? Then ask, where do these answers live today? I can tell you a bunch of them are going to say in their heads. That may be the signal that an internal GPT is worth exploring. AI is moving quickly. Leaders do not have to be chasing every AI tool out there. Find the ones that fit best for your company and what your company needs right now. Based on what I'm hearing, labor shortages are a top concern, but holding on to the knowledge of your veteran employees is also a very big concern. And this is why considering a GPT to help you protect that knowledge could be something you should look into. It can help those newer employees feel more confident in their job. Plus, the newer employees love playing with AI, and it is a great way to show them, hey, you don't have to read through this training guide. Go on to AI and serve it up. This also shows a newer employee that as a brand, as a company, you're evolving. You are staying current with times. Could an internal GPT help you protect your knowledge? Yes, it can. Could it help newer employees learn faster? Yes, it can. Could it help experienced workers teach more people? Yes, it can. When we get older in our career, we're looking for meaning and purpose. Some of them might already be mentors to one or two people, but putting the knowledge into a GPT, now they can be a mentor to many and forever. They could be sharing this knowledge for generations to come. Long after we might be here, we can be sharing our knowledge with people. AI may not be able to solve our labor shortages, but it can help save the knowledge, the experience. If you want to talk this through with me, please feel free to reach out to me, dpeterson@worldinnovators.com. In the meantime, please leave a comment below. Let me know what you thought about this episode. Do you think that this would be helpful for your industrial brand? Help me spread the word about this podcast where we come to you with grounded ways of using AI. Until next time, I hope you all have a great week. Bye.
Thanks for listening to the World Innovators Grounding AI podcast. If you'd like to be updated when new episodes come out, don't forget to subscribe. Also, check out our social media accounts to stay up to date on B2B marketing trends.